There was many people involved in getting this thing off the ground. Bobby's daddy was the very first one that helped us. With the best advice, he said, first thing y'all need to do is get a patent. And he realized what we had early on too. He'd seen it. He'd been around guns all his life. He knew we had something special. And he advised us very well to go ahead and apply for our patent. We did that. We took his advice, and he was really proud of two old country boys. What makes it better is the interior design and the bore. It's a patented process. It's 4 stages. It's a force and cone, a stabilization, a force and cone, and another stabilization. Better shot patterns. It pulls the wad away from the shot, let the shot accelerate out ahead of the wide cut, and it went from a national standard 30-inch pattern to a 20 by taking that 16 thousandths per side of wad thickness out of the equation and letting that tighten down on the shot itself. And it just outperformed everything we tried. I mean, the leads cut back tremendously on it because shot string's so short. We have videos where turkeys have been shot and you can literally see the ball of shot hitting them upside the head. I mean, you can see it in slow motion. It's just the ball. The shot string's that short and just a massive impact. So naturally, it's going to hit harder, kill faster, and further. There's no doubt about it. It's been proven time and time again.
Even to the quality of the material that we buy. You could buy 17-4 stainless. Pretty much a lot of the bigger choke manufacturers use 17-4 stainless, but we actually get certificates with all our steel that we buy to make sure the composition makeup of the phosphorus or carbon or whatever it is that makes up that 17-4 is always in specs, because it's real important how the machines react to the hardness of the metal and how it cuts the chip, and then your finishes. I mean, we go to every nth degree here at Precision and JEBS to make sure that those things are just as important as everything else. And 2, we like to make sure that our tubes, and it kind of shoots you in the foot, but we like to make sure that our tubes are lifetime tubes. As anything, you're gonna have something, Murphy's Law, that can go wrong, and if it does, we take care of it. But when we harden the material and get the hardness up, the Rockwell hardness up to 40, 43, it just makes for a lot more durable, long-lasting tube, especially with the harder steels and tungstens there are on the market now. That's kind of changed dramatically from back in the 70s and 80s when I turkey hunted. You had copper and you had lead pretty much, or copper coated lead. And now everything is so hard, but it has made our hunting a lot more successful. You know, looking back 10 years later, there's so many people that stood out down here at the factory. Tim Cogger, who just played an endless role in helping us kick the company off. And then you've got the people that work here, the supervisors. You got Kevin Perry. He's on the QC all the time and watching the machines run. And then you got Miss Kathy. Her job, she's really the defining factor if it leaves or not. Even though we've got operators that check everything, Miss Kathy comes back, and when she gives it her sign of approval, then it goes over to blasting where we can get it out the door. So
we're pretty much a family-based organization. I have a daughter-in-law and a son involved in this. Bobby has his son involved in it, and his stepson. I mean, we're pretty much a family-based organization. We have some great help, and when it comes crunch time, believe me, they push. They push as hard as anybody, and then you're gonna have times that, you know, it's just everything's just rolling along. But then when the wheel hits the road, they high gear.
Everybody chips in and helps everybody, and that's just been great. As a father, as a boss, as a partner for Jimmy, he and I have just worked together, just like two brothers over the years. Really can't say enough about our relationship. We have just stood in there side by side. He backs me, I back him, and we get the job done, whatever it takes.
The pro staffers are, I just can't say enough about them. What they do, they get out there and they promote this product like you hadn't never seen. But they not only promote it, how they promote it is the best thing. They take and clean up where people, they do cleanup shots that sells chokes. When people see them kill something that's done gone completely out of range and they just blow him out of the air, they want that product.
They go above and beyond what, for us, as a pro staff, I can't say enough. So, looking back 10 years, I wouldn't change a thing. We've learned a lot, but I would like to say thank you to each and every one.